It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Darnold. He's in trouble. He's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine. Because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
So, not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be limited to a gain of about 6 on what needed to be a much bigger play. It's fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
Over first and 10 on the Seahawks 27-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now May on second down. Throw is caught. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Henderson's going to get it on third down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. May throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May on the board. That's his first of the season.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. He's going to start the year 1-for-1 as they take a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Darnold. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. And to the ground it goes. So an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again. But from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Darnold now to throw. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
27-yard line.
Charbonnet now up the middle. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. These last two snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. Now Darnold. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Has a hole left, room to run. He will go! Touchdown, New England!
Touchdown.
They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. And I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So first down from the 41. Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Smith and Jigba. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. Second down. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Forward progress stops. They winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Working on second down. Darnold. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down. Here's Darnold to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point.
Myers for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14. Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for
And
Seattle.
just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Chased out to his right. Connects with his receiver. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, New England.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, New England.
Going play action, May. Here's Henry again. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. And they answer. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson on the board. That's his 1st of the season. Well, Brock, we are just getting started in 4 months of regular season football that are coming our way. But early on, this team was looking great. They're playing confidently, and they're taking those first few steps to potentially a 1-0 start.
Way too early to be predictive about anything over the course of the season, to your point, Kate. But so far, they've got to love these early returns.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Here's May on 2nd. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his 1st of hopefully many more to come this season. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now 21.
28. Seahawks 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. They get to him, he's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that gives the Seahawks the first down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Throwing on 1st, here's Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Seattle first down.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pass play now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broadcast incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
The tackle made by Kevin Myers. A gain of 3.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This from 35 yards away. It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. And they continue to trail by 21.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm an more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that is a Patriots first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. We've set it down from 37. To throw, here's May. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. First down, New England.
The pitch to Stevenson. He sure was fighting, Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders, and they take him down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Byron Murphy. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. May now. And this one falls to the turf. He wasn't able to hang on through all that contact, and we've got 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
The
You couldn't do
Seahawks
it.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 29-yard line.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. And this one is launched downfield. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Kevin Byard comes up with it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Here's May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air. It's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
1st and 10 from the 43. the play fake. He's going for it again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. You've got second down. Well, partner, this lead is more than comfortable, obviously, but these guys aren't satisfied. That pass thrown with 6 points in mind.
Kate, aggressiveness is what got them this lead, and it's what's going to retain it and maybe even expand upon it. They only know one speed, and it's to be aggressive.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Up to the ground by Nick Emanwari.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing is May. Getting out to his left. Some heat on that throw, and it's caught. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that gives the Patriots a first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much down into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This is Henderson on second down. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Air it out on third. Look at that corner and hauled in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Well, they did their due diligence, took another look at it, and the call on the field will stand after review. Corey Gallis with a point after. And that adds yet another to their lead.
35. Seahawks 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Handoff now to Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, Darnold. And it's going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson, Smith and Jigba. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. It's Henderson on the give. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down New England. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Sticking with Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Made a throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Third and 4 coming up now. May now from the gun. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, his second of this quarter. And as they keep piling on, Brock, they've got to be ecstatic at how well they've come out of the gates this season. No hiccups, no slow start whatsoever. This is a team that already looks like it's in midseason form.
Just give him the Lombardi trophy now. Hand it over to him. I know, we got months of football to play before we know if they're contender or pretender, but they've sure looked a lot more like the former here.
One after by Borregales is up and good. They have their lead by 1.
42. Seahawks 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're caught.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The give now to Henderson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Quick throw completed by May. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
May. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Roy Gallis connects. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit. It's the high percentage make.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 2nd down, Darnold. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Ooh, we gave him a good chance there at that 3rd touchdown. He just tried dropping it back behind the secondary.
And I love that, Kate. You know that. All the time we get to spend talking ball
Yeah.
together. Keep feeding them until they stop it, and they finally did.
Third and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
All right, so an honest miss there, but one we haven't seen too much out of him in this game, Brock. He's played great. Just missed out on another touchdown right there.
You know what? I think that would have been 6. He had his man open deep. Maybe a little bit of an adrenaline surge. Okay, when you're in that moment, you got to calm your system, you got to trust your fundamentals, and that's one. I know he's hit others. That's one he'll remember.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
And he's going to go out of bounds, unable to challenge for that first down. So expecting the punt team to head out now here on fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
For the Patriots.
He's got it at the 24. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing here, Darnold. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Darnold looking to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. This hit's finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. And the rusher's going to win this rep. They get to it. And he's got 3 here now in the season opener.
It's a loss of 8.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Now Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
A give, left side to Charbonnet. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
First and 10 now from the 46. A handoff for Henderson, running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing on second, May. And this one's going to be forced out by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's May to the air. Buying some time right. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Trying an inside give to Henderson. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that is a Patriots first down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Now pitch play to Henderson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Henderson here from the gun.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
First and goal, they're going option. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second. Woo, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further.
Touchdown, New England.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead grows by 1.
Seahawks 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Darnold. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
He was brought down at the 26.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On right side, Henderson ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Patriots looking like they'll start this season with a win. Third down, 1 yard to go. He's going to run it. Here's Henderson. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. It should be Seahawks football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first down.
14 yards.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's Darnold. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Play fake, Darnold. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the blowout here continues.
59. Seahawks, 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And they get him down after a gain of 10. A great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road.
1st and 10.
Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in Week 1.
We're hearing from multiple sources that one team is looking to jettison one of the top running backs in the league. The question, can they find a trade partner in the coming weeks?
Get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
sound again. In your eyes, you've already spent the, and you're rocking to the next big thing. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Where'd you go now that everybody knows that we did a couple shows out there? Look at me, I can write a melody, but I can't expect a soul to care. Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? 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 Kissing the bride, 45 minutes aside. This was my dream, played out rockin' routine. Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling?